Watch and learn, baby.
Hello everyone, Gene Molina here, Natural Tennis Solutions. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm going to try to get back into this, being selfish and taking time for myself, but it's going to be worth it because I'm working on stuff that you guys will hopefully be able to take advantage of. So today I want to talk about balance. Our balance, ever since we started learning to walk, has been our biggest priority. Our body's priority is to keep us balanced. So when we're on a tennis court, our biggest priority should be to stay balanced. Problem is, we don't really focus on it at all. So what should start to happen is you should start to notice your balance. I want you to look around your tennis club, wherever you play, and notice other people's balance. The thing I want to try to make you think about is, if I was to take a picture of you when you're done with your shot, what is it going to look like? Is it going to look like a lunge? Is it going to look like off the back foot? Like, what is this picture going to look like? So here's what I would like it to look like. Ball's coming in, I'm setting up, and I am balanced. And I want you to notice a few things. Elbow is pointed out toward the court. Back toe is down on the ground, not coming around. It stays there. What you're going to start to notice if you try to finish in that position is that you will get to the position and you will maybe fall over this way. That's because you're not rising enough. So we want to balance to the point where we get to here and we can hold this position for 2 seconds. So here it is, ball's coming in, I split, I get set. 1, 2, and then I'm back, and then I'm back into the position. 1, 2, and then I'm back into the position. 1, 2, and then I'm back in the position. 1, 2, and then I'm back. Now, if this finish is uncomfortable for you, there's a main reason why I want you to do it that way. I want you to notice the stretch that happens from here all the way up to this elbow. So what I want you to think about is, I want you to create distance between this elbow and this toe. The more distance you create between this elbow and that toe, what you're going to see here, watch. So I'm going to push forward with my elbow, watch my back toe. So the back toe actually goes forward a little bit. So I want to make sure I am going, and that balance is going forward. I'm not getting a balance that's going backward, too far forward. My lower back needs to be straight. We want to finish with a nice straight lower back. Everything is straight, and we are here in this balanced position. Some people are going to say, well, you're going from the neutral stance. What about the semi-open? What about the open? Forget about the semi-open and forget about the open. I need you guys to just stop the madness. The myths and legends of the benefits and the pros and the cons of all these supposed stances, just get it out of your head. I'm gonna explain that in one of the videos coming about why these stances are just a myth, but let's not worry about it. So right now we go from this neutral stance into this position, and that is it. That is all you need to really focus on. The backhand side would be the same thing, except we're on the other side. But I do want you to notice something here. So when we go through, if you are used to finishing down here, that's still okay. But the whole point is, make sure the elbow is trying to push forward while that back toe is there, and we're trying to create distance between the elbow and that. And what this should do is, this should make some stretching go on here, right here. If I pull this elbow even more this direction, this starts to get stretched, and now you finished with your entire body. You didn't finish with anything else. So going through and finishing with the whole entire body involved is what will get you to focus on swinging and finishing. So notice my finish is very just, I'm making sure that this finish is happening. compared to going into a shot and then maybe just letting it go up and then come back down again. So we're being very deliberate with the finish. We're being very deliberate with the balance. Off the backhand side, if I keep it on this side, I go into it with this in mind. So now I get that back toe. If I'm doing a one-hander, my arm is here and pushing forward out here. There's a stretch coming in all in here. If I'm two-handed, I go into the shot, I go in, I finish. Now this elbow is the one that's pointing out, and that back toe, I'm creating distance from here to that back toe. This finish, you will find, is not easy to do. If you're not aware of what your balance is on the shot, if you are used to being off balance, then being on balance may be difficult, may be weird, maybe just different. But try to get to the point where you are focusing on your balance and finishing the way I just showed you. If someone takes a picture of you, are you looking like what I showed you? Somewhat like that. Try to really finish straight up. You are not finishing bending over or on your back foot or anything like that. You finish straight up. Remember the distance between the elbow and that back foot. Very, very important to remember. I'll do a few demos with hitting just so that we have it there, and hopefully this will help you out. Really get the hang of balance. If you can do this, then you will be in a great position to hit a ball. You increase your percentage of doing what you want with the ball. Okay, so here's the forehand. You can count the seconds after I hit. Let's see. 1, 2, and I'm back. 1, 2, and I'm back. 1, 2, counting the seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. Holding the pose at the end. 1, 2. Elbow out to the front. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Done. Okay, so here's the backhand, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2. What you're gonna notice here is you're gonna think, wow, I definitely don't have enough time to count 2 seconds and get ready for the next ball. But you need to realize that there's plenty of time. You set up, you hit, and then you get ready for the next shot, and there is plenty of time. Part of mastering this game is learning to be patient. So be patient after you hit this ball. Really hold your position 2 seconds, and you will find that your balance is going to be much better than it ever was before. So good luck. Now here's the kicker of it all. If you know what your balance position is, then you know you can tee off on the ball. Go for it. Hit whatever you want to hit. But if you know you're going to be off balance, if you know you can't get there on time to actually hit the ball on balance, then tennis IQ rises, because now you're going to defend or neutralize. So defending and neutralizing, some people have trouble deciding when to do it. Well, if balance is an issue, neutralize or defend. If balance is not an issue, go for what you want to go for. It becomes very simple to play this game once you can master your balance. Doesn't matter what your technique looks like. Get your balance first, because that is what's linking you to this ground. If you are not in position for a shot, your percentages of making the shot become less. I will hopefully see you guys on the next one. I'm going to try to get back to this. It's life. Life is getting in the way sometimes. See you on the next one.